What's up everyone, this is Head2Head Battle Jojo here for another deck profile. Today we have my favorite thing. One is math and the other is math. And we have MATHMECH together. Pineapple apple. Alright, so we have a pretty good deck right here. We pulled from the Mystic Fighter. We had a pretty good pulls and we made a super pure MATHMECH deck for you guys. And we're gonna start with opening this. Pop. Let's just go into first. Actually, I'll go into my impression of it. When I first saw some of these MATHMECH cards, I thought of one thing only, and it's from my childhood. I don't know if you guys know about this, but I've searched right here. I searched right here. It's called Model King Grandzord. I don't know if you guys ever saw this, but I'm gonna just like have the super giant monster is just out for you guys, just to see how it's comparably same to the MATHMECH. So, but enough about that. Let's just go into the deck straight away. So we have monsters, 3 MATHMECH Sigma. Now Sigma is very important to this deck because first of all, it's a tuner. Tuner is very important. You only have two tuner in this deck. Second, its effect is very beneficial to this whole setup because if you don't control any extra deck monsters, you could just special summon this right away. But you have to realize that once you summon that way, it goes to the banishment right away. So you're gonna lose a monster. So just be careful. You don't lose it. Some other means. But also, second effect is this can be used as tuner and non-tuner. Just remember that. So next we're gonna go into MATHMECH Nabla. Nabla is very important as well. Why? Because it's a tuner first of all, and it has an effect where you contribute 1 Cyrus monster and special summon monster from your deck. Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that. But it's also has an effect once it leaves the graveyard. You could target 1 monster you control, and that monster could attack twice. Just remember, it could attack twice if you send Nabla into the graveyard. Next, one of the most important cards to this deck is MATHMECH Multiplication. Why is it very special? Because it has a super dope effect where you target 1 Cyrus monster or 1 level Cyrus monster, level 4 Cyrus monster, and you could turn that baby into level 8 Cyrus monster, baby. Why that important? Because of the extra deck monster called Final Sigma, which we will go afterward. But right now we're gonna go. I have one more thing to say, which is once it hits the graveyard, it has effect like Nabla. You can target 1 monster you control, you give it double attack. Double attack, guys. So you gotta remember, if you have Nabla and multiplication up, you have potentially set yourself up for a OTK. OTK, that's what it is. This is OTK deck. So remember to always use, not always, but ideally use Nabla and multiplication.
Crusadia is better.
Susu, how many times have I said this? MATHMECH is better. Crusadia sucks.
Bro, what did you just say?
Wait, hold on.
Say that one more time, bro. Say that one more time, bro.
Okay, little interruption right there. But remember, I'm cool. I'm solid, baby. Then next we're gonna go into 3 MATHMECH Division. Now Division is kind of cool. It's like having both Nabla and multiplication, but opposite effect of multiplication. So you could target actually tribute a 1 Cyrus monster, then special summon up to 1 level 4 Cyrus monster, each from hand and the graveyard. That's okay. I actually didn't know that. Sorry about that, guys. But what it's doing once it hits the graveyard is, that's when it's pretty much opposite of multiplication. It taps the target's attack point. So think about this. You could potentially have OTK set up any way you can with the multiplication and division. Next, we're gonna go into 2 MATHMECH Subtraction. Now, subtraction works kind of different from multiplication and division. What it does is pretty much you target any monster in the field, -1,000, -1,000 attack point, special summon. Wow. See, you don't even have to normal summon in this deck to swarm your field. And opposed to this, I have 2 MATHMECH Addition. So opposite, pretty much opposite. Target any monster, most preferably just target your monster. It gains 1,000 attack point and be special summon right away. Next, we're gonna go into Balance the Lord. Now Balance the Lord is also, actually every Cyrus monster in this deck is pretty important. Balance the Lord is also a Cyrus monster, but you normal summon this, then you activate this effect, and by paying 1,000 life point, you get to normal summon again. Now, where do you see in the deck that you can do that? I have no idea, but once you have used up all your summon, Balance the Lord is there for you. And also, Balance the Lord works great with Cyrus Backdoor because it has a banishment effect. And if this card is banished, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand. So there, you could potentially have about up to 2, 3, even 4 just summoning and just swarm the gate and you go into your extra deck and just OTK. Next, we're gonna go into Gamma Seal. Gamma Seal is pretty much there for us to stop the opponent and just interrupt them. You summon your Crusadia Ecomax. Oh, here you go. Gamma Seal. There you go, Susu. That's my solution for you. Now, Gamma Seal is just pretty simple to understand. And also we have the hand trap of this deck. I'll put it like this. See, you have 2 different prints. So Ash Blossom, pretty standard hand trap that pretty much denies search or draw. So very important to have into the deck because you want to have the least amount of interruption, but you want to inflict as much as interruption to your opponent. Now we're going to go into the spell pretty quick. We have 3 sign-up backdoor, and like I explained before, you probably want to use this mostly for the Balancer Lord. But if you have nothing else to use, you just remember you banish for the turn, but it comes back at the next turn. So you're not gonna lose out anything, just lose out on the turn. So preferably you want to really set up the board and prepare for the OTK or being OTK. Next, we have 2 mathematical equation. Pretty simple. It's like Monster Revive, but on steroids because you gain 1,000 attack points until the turn end. Next, we have 2 Mathematics Billion Blade Nayuta. Now, I like this kind of card because you equip to the monster and you pretty much guarantee a special winning condition. So what it does is once you declare an attack with the equipped monster, you get to send 1 Mathematics card from the deck to the graveyard. And what happens there is the monster you send to the graveyard's attack point is added into the equipped monster. You can target 1 Mathematics card in your graveyard except this card and add it to your hand. See, this is why I love this kind of deck because you get to have a graveyard recursion along with the OTK potential. Next, we have 3 Call by the Grave. Just like hand trap before, is interrupt and disable your opponent as much as possible so that you get to have your setup and just ruin the opponent's setup or just interrupt them in general. Now finally, for the one last spell, we have Double or Nothing. You guys know what this is about. Utopia is coming, guys. There's 2 potential OTK in this deck. You get to find out in a little bit. Alright? Next, we're gonna go to trap. Now I'm gonna start with the Solemn Strike. Pretty simple, just get their special summon out. You have to pay 1,500, but it's for the price of stopping their combo or their setup. I think it's pretty much worth it. If I have Solemn Judgment, I'll probably replace that with the Solemn Judgment. But until then, Solemn Strike gets my placement. Next, 1 Mathematics Induction. Now Induction is a really good card to have for this deck. I only have 1, but I think you only need 1 pretty much. Why? Apart from the graveyard recursion with the Nayuta, you also have this card. So what it does is all Cyrus monster in the field gain 500 attack points. And if this card is destroyed while I control a Mathematics and it's sent to the graveyard, hits the graveyard, I get to target one of the opponent's card to control and destroys it. Mathematics always comes to my defense. Next, and finally, we have Mathematics Super Factorial. Now, this card is really good because of the 1 OTK potential we have here. So we pretty much target 3 different names of Mathematics monster in your graveyard and special summon them while having their effects negated. But you get to go into XYZ or Synchro right away. So it's a setup. It's a pretty good setup. Just remember, its effects is negated in the field. Now we're gonna go into the extra deck. It's pretty fire. 2 Final Sigma. Now, Final Sigma is definitely our boss in the deck. Now, what it does is pretty cool because it's unaffected by cards. That's one thing. And this monster battles a monster and inflicts damage. Its damage is double. What it means is, let's say you have 1,000 monsters in your field zone. I have the Final Sigma. I battle. Now, 3,000 minus 1,000 is pretty much 2,000 times 2 that, and you get 4,000 damage right there. And if this card is destroyed, you get to search 1 Mathematics from your deck to your. So it has a search function as well as it's not affected by card, and it's also a boss monster. It does crap ton of damage. That's why this deck works with the Final Sigma. Next, we're gonna go into Heal Magma. Magma is like a soft boss of this deck. Pretty much does. Actually, it doesn't do what Final Sigma does. First of all, it is affected by card effects. Second, it has a pretty good effect. Once it destroys a monster, you get to destroy 2 cards that your opponent controls. And it also has a destruction recursion effect where if this card is destroyed, you get to search 1 Mathematics spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. This is why it works. You get to search for induction or factorial or go into equation or even bring back the Nayuta. See, that's why this deck is pretty good with the searches. Next, we have the Primac Leptasian. Now Leptasian is a good XYZ in my opinion. You pretty much do summon it and detach the material. You get to detach all the material and pretty much use all three effects, which is select one random card from your opponent pass in the hand and send to the graveyard. Select one monster that your opponent controls, send to the graveyard. Select one spell trap your opponent controls, send to the graveyard. So pretty much one from the hand, one from the field, monster, and one spell or trap. So you get to have a pretty good punch to the face. Now what we don't have in the deck that's pretty important to the deck is the Prime MATHMECH version. We didn't pull it, we couldn't pull it, and it's the most expensive card in the deck apart from the Final Sigma that's in the cover of the Mystic Fighter. We pulled one kitchen, but we didn't pull the Immersion. So Immersion pretty much let us search a tuner cards that we don't have the ability to search for. So that's why it's pretty important. Other than that, it's a pretty good card to have. I wish to God I pull it, or it drops to pretty like $10. Then I buy it and then into the deck. Other than that, that's it for the MATHMECH extra deck. But we're gonna go into the simple extra deck, which is Warlord, Dragon, Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Phoenix, and then we have the Utopia combo. You guys were expecting it. Pretty much summon Utopia double, detach, double and nothing comes in. Then you get to summon Utopia, then you get to initiate attack, and you got your combo. You get to inflict about 10,000 damage to your opponents. Now that is the second OTK combo that I have for set up, just in case I can't get the Final Sigma or Magma in the way. So that is actually it for this, and look who came around out of nowhere. So that is it for the introduction to profile of MATHMECH. I really enjoyed the deck. It's pretty good. It's my response to this guy's Crusadia OTK. I couldn't really let's see this guy. It's also excited. Now, being real, we're gonna have a lot to do with the Primac, the MATHMECH and Crusadia.
I'm gonna punch you so hard with the deck, not IRL. With the deck.
With the deck. Not the face.
Yeah, definitely not the face. Probably in the nuts. That's usually where I go for. We actually picked our giveaway winners.
Right, we did.
So we are gonna roll that clip.
Right.
Wait, right now. Okay guys, welcome to another episode of
Head2Head Battle giveaway.
We were going to use the hat,
but
there were actually too many comments for us to like sit down and write it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this website.
Called commentpicker.com.
I guess I'll say this website.
Oh, okay.
I use this website, commentpicker.com, to pick the winners for the giveaway. And here's what we're gonna do. If you win, this is what I want you to do, okay? I want you to follow us on Instagram. Let us know that you are indeed the person who won the giveaway.
Right.
Give us your address, and we will send it out to you as soon as possible. Do not post your information in the YouTube comment section below. Somebody will.
Docs.
Don't give people the opportunity, okay?
Yep.
So let's get right into it.
Go.
The first winner. You want to pick? No, you pick, Joe.
I'll pick first.
We're using a wireless mouse, by the way. G Pro Wireless.
Not sponsored, but okay.
Just Isa.
Oh, almost dropped your.
It's okay. So I got a strong grip, JoJo. And
It's
Mike Kirby. 1 million subscribers? Hey, I'm with it. Let's go. Wish you guys much luck, guys.
The production value looks like it's going to be through the roof in the coming weeks.
That's a bad word.
Oh no.
If I may, put mine down for those Ultra Pro sleeves. My counter fairies will look clean in those.
Oh, counter fairies.
Mike, I remember that comment you left on the counter fairy videos. I appreciate those comments. We learned a lot. And you, my sir, are gonna be put down for, okay, so Ultra Pro.
Yay.
Dope. I'm gonna pick the second winner.
Drum roll, please.
No Photoshop here, boys.
It's bloated though.
It is. Next winner is
King Bob.
King Bob. Read the comment for me, Joe.
I'll just be boring and go for the Dragon Shields. I have 2 playmats, so I don't need one. You're flexing, man. You're flexing your playmats. You just need the Dragon Sleeves. We got you, bro.
Weird flex, but okay. King Bob, you are the winner for the Dragon Shield sleeve. So,
yes.
this was unplanned, but we are, I guess, saving the best for last.
Wow.
I'm gonna press this one with my nips. Okay?
PG-13.
Check. Let's go. Who's winning the Dragon Ball Z match today? Oh, King Kong. I'm sorry.
King Kong.
Wait, who won the Dragon Shield one?
Dragon Shield. It's King Bob. I'm sorry, we almost forgot you for a second.
It's because it was King Kong and King Bob. I was like, what?
Are you guys together? Or are you guys the same person? We don't know.
Okay, so we're gonna have to try that again. Jojo, I want you to press this with your nose. So, boop.
It's almost Christmas, so reindeer.
Are you a reindeer? You wanna be Santa's love?
Ooh.
Oh, creator 4th, I'm sorry.
We're sorry.
Both sleeves are actually gone.
That's pretty crazy. We thought the Dragon Balls, the playmat is going to be the first one to go out.
Okay, I'm gonna press this with. Don't look, guys.
Okay.
Wow.
I guess the YouTube comment loves you, creator 4th.
Here we go. I'm gonna press this
One
with
more time.
JoJo's. You don't want to know.
Very directional.
Very directional. Very vague. Very mysterious.
Okay.
Samuel K.
Hello, Samuel K.
I would love the DBZ playmat. Just started playing Yu-Gi-Oh and would love to always use it.
Oh man, you are lucky, sir.
So Samuel K, you are the winner for the map signed by yours truly.
Hello.
Okay, so let me write this down. Due to old age, my memory is the first to go.
That's
Muscles are staying though.
That's not true.
Sam K equals Matt. That's the hair. So, guys, just another quick thank you from us. We are almost now at 200 subs.
Right. At the time of recording, we are just over 170, but we are getting there.
Yep. And again, guys, thank you so much. Like for those who have shared our videos, for those who have commented and liked.
Oh yeah, and subscribe to our channel. We always thank you guys.
There's nothing more that I want from you guys than, you know, for you guys to be on this journey together with us. And you know, JoJo, I remember yesterday he cried. He came over, he was crying. He said, Susu, like this is a dream of mine, and like I want to do this. Like I want to do this, and and he was picking out like actual people, like actual subs, like, you know, like, oh, you know, he comments a lot, you know, I know it's that he likes our videos a lot, etc., you know. And you know, just thank you from both of us, seriously. You know, we're gonna do another huge giveaway at 1,000 subs.
1,000 subs, or let's go for another 200, maybe 300, 400, 500. No, milestone's always there for us.
Right. So we'll do one big giveaway at 1,000. Maybe it might be a booster box.
Ooh.
Okay. So I want you guys to be ready for that. And yeah, I mean,
maybe you gotta open with us.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we gotta buy 3 boxes and just open one for you, one for me, one for Susu.
Yep. And I really hope you like JoJo's deck profile. We're gonna have a live duel coming up really soon. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to go off tangent, and I don't want to do the whole 10-minute 1-second thing. So
I think 5 minutes enough.
yeah, this is Susu from Head2Head Battles
And JoJo from Head2Head Battles
signing out.